For more on this growing controversy, I'm now joined by Paul Burrell, former footman to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II and former royal butler to the late Princess Diana. Paul, thank you so much for taking the time to join me this morning. Really appreciate it.
Morning, Markie.
So Kate hasn't been seen in, several months now, except for a few photos of her in a car. Her last public appearance was during Christmas. I mean, as somebody who spent decades with this family, do you know what's going on here?
Well, this is a crisis that will not go away, Markie, and it's being fueled constantly by internet speculation. I recognize the fact that that photograph, which they released from Kensington Palace, was taken at Adelaide Cottage in the home park of Windsor Castle. I know that very well. But it was so heavily doctored that it's caused such speculation, and it's lit a fire underneath this problem. I can tell you that Kate and William and the family are now safely on the Queen's old estate, Sandringham House in Norfolk. They're living for the Easter holidays in Amner Hall, where they are safe. All is well with Kate is recovering very well, and she will be there for the Easter holidays, and you will not see her until at least Easter.
Yeah, and so many people wondering if she's even alive. You know, the rumor mill has been swirling, which you have watched. You know, some people have said, is she even still around? Some pointing to a secret divorce due to an affair by Prince William. That's now entered mainstream media, all over the world. Do you think this has been blown out of proportion, or do we have a right to be this interested?
Markie, it's been blown completely out of proportion. Times are very different today than they were in Princess Diana's day. There's the internet, and of course there are millions of people out there wanting to know more news about the royals, and particularly about Kate, especially as she's been so absent. But I honestly think that as a mother and as a wife and as our future queen, she deserves some privacy. And, she shouldn't be bullied into telling the world about her medical condition. She wants to keep it private. And William is fiercely protective of his children and his wife. So this builds into this speculation that Kate isn't well. Well, she's recovering from a serious operation, and give her time and give her space. She will be back. She is our future queen. She's never put a foot wrong. Believe me, she will come back as a true force.
Queen Elizabeth strictly adhered to the never complain, never explain strategy when dealing with the public during her reign. Yet, here we have this strange online explanation from Princess Kate herself on the photo that she said she edited as an amateur photographer. I mean, do you think the mystery would have reached this fever pitch had the Queen still been alive?
Well, had the Queen still been alive, I think the press corps would have come in to take that picture. Then a photographer would have verified that this is the truth. And the problem is today, of course, Kate and William, they both take their own pictures to release to the world. Then they have control over them. They have copyright over them. But in the past, it was a simpler method. A photographer would come in, take the picture, release it to the world, and the job was done. And I think the royals have made it more complicated for themselves. And this is just a sad situation which has gone badly wrong, and they will learn a lesson from this.
Yeah, and lastly, before I let you go, Paul, just a prediction from you. I mean, Easter's just around the corner. Do you think we see her before then?
Yes. I think you may see her at church, because Amner Hall is on the Sandringham estate, and the church which they all worship at is at Sandringham. You may see her coming from church. That would be a simple explanation to why she's disappeared, but she is recovering. She has had a serious operation, so let's give her some space.
And is that what you would have recommended the first view of her would be, to kind of slowly trickle back into public appearances?
It is. It's a soft view, isn't it? Coming out of church, surrounded by all the members of the royal family with her children, that is a surefire win to tell the world that she's recovering and she's back.
Yeah, everybody in their Sunday best, putting on a good face and a good picture for the world and with her family. Well, I know you've been following along very closely. I know you were close to this family, those boys, their mother. So thank you so much. We were so eager to have you on. Paul Burrell, a pleasure.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
We'll have you back soon.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.